when winter comes, so do many other things, like shorter days and longer nights and overall less sunlight. When I was younger, other than Christmas time, winter was a pretty dismal time for me. I suffered from stomach pains, headaches, shakes. I would make myself feel physically ill almost all year round. Well, eventually my parents started looking into this, and they found out that I had seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, which kind of makes sense, but they started doing some research. And what they found out was I could have SAD because of the shorter days. The days itself and their length of time could be affecting me because I'm getting a lack of UV rays that I would normally get throughout the entire year. So, my name is Sawyer Stipick. I'm here to talk to you about UV therapy, and I have been using light therapy for around 12 years now. Alright, so first I'm going to talk to you about light therapy as a whole. I'm going to try to talk to you about the benefits, the uses, and the proven results that have been found through studies when using light therapy. I'm also going to show you a bulb that I have and compare it to a regular LED bulb. And I'm going to show you other ways to place your UV bulbs into your home. Okay, now UV therapy is a really resilient form of therapy. It is something that you can do at whatever time without interrupting whatever you're doing. It's as easy as putting in a light bulb. Really, it is. Okay, and it has multiple uses. It isn't just for seasonal affective disorder, even though it does help with that quite a lot. First, though, I am going to talk about seasonal affective disorder. It basically has really harrowing symptoms, and they really bring you down during the winter months and during the holidays. This can include anxiety, depression. You could have stomach pains, headaches, dizziness, nausea. Just seems like regular cold and flu symptoms, but these symptoms really weigh you down when it comes down to it. And then there's also side effects from the side effects. Like depression, for example, can lead to suicidal thoughts and suicide itself, which is something that our country has seen a lot of, and too much of, especially this area as of recently. You can be put on medications, and those medications can cause reliances. They can become gateways to other types of medications, other types of prescription drugs, or drugs overall. Overall, seasonal affective disorder can lead to health, or death, sorry. So we try to prevent it. Okay. Now, from light therapy for non-seasonal major depressive disorder from Kind, she talks about the different type of light bulbs that you can use. Some are bigger, but mine is rather small. You notice that in the center here, it connects with 3 wires as opposed to the regular 2, and that changes the wavelengths that it sends into my room. This is a regular light bulb. Bit of an odd shape in the center here, but it is an LED bulb, so it is a bit different. And of course, there are other ways to put that into your home, which I'm going to talk to you about later. And then there's something called acne vulgaris, which sounds really scientific, but it's really just stress acne. And we've all had it. We've all seen the effects of what acne does. It can cause bullying from other people. I'm sure we've all heard the term pizza face. We hear it back and forth during high school, during classes, even in college. You can hear it circulating in the classroom. But thanks to light therapy, the UV rays dry out the oil in your pores, which dries out the acne overall. Now, you look at it again as something that you might not see as a life or death matter. But bullying is a real thing. And when the UV light rays give you clear skin and a sense of self-confidence that you didn't have before, it can change your life. And some people have acne so badly that they have to put on medication for it that requires blood tests. I have a dear friend who goes to get blood tests every 2 months to make sure her medication is not affecting anything else in her body. All of that information is from the efficacy of intense pulse light therapy in acne vulgaris from Pat Zadar. And now I'm going to talk to you about non-seasonal depression. It's really similar to the seasonal affective disorder, but in the way that this lasts all year through. So you constantly have the effects of depression. You're feeling out of focus. You're feeling tired, fatigued. You have suicidal thoughts. You might have suicidal mannerisms. The thoughts of that really doesn't end. And because it is similar, it kind of has the same benefits. The light therapy, even in the summertime when you are getting a lot of UV rays, if you have depression, you might not go outside as much. That's something to think about, as when you use the UV light rays, it sends dopamines through your body and releases the hormone. So, there are multiple ways to use light therapy. This is one way to use it. This is actually a makeup mirror, but changing these bulbs out is really simple. And depending on where you buy them, I can buy my bulbs from Amazon, wherever. It has different settings. This would be the one with the highest UV rays. Light bulbs can also be placed in regular light fixtures or lamps, wherever you need to put the light bulb. And now, we're going to look at the positive effects of light therapy. Obviously, it does something for people. I have seen its effects myself. I know that it works. I know that I don't feel like what I used to do in the winter. I used to be just a mess. I couldn't operate. But this turned to this. And this helps. More confident, happier, and who wouldn't want to be? And it works on all types of people. You can just use it even if you don't have seasonal affective disorder. It's a great type of therapy. Thank you.